Alright, well, you guys saw the first start. We're going to do a quick little walk around of the van now that it has actually had a bath, and learn a little bit more about the story as far as when it was restored. It was restored in 1986. 1986. This is the paint from 1986. It's amazing what a bath will do, huh? And the girls already named it before I ever even got it started. Donna's dad's name was Harry, so they dubbed it Prince Harry. So guys, meet Prince Harry in all of its clean, wonderful glory. It was originally a Ball State University owned van that was purchased by Harry. The interior leaves a lot to be desired, but it has very, very little rust. We have tiny little bit popping through right there. We have tan interior, just the regular, cargo seats that would have been in it originally. This tan here, and there is evidence in areas of the original cream color. It was cream colored. There's some more of the cream color. He just quickly went over and just darkened that down to a little brown. There's a little throwback on the floor mat there, huh? It is a mess inside. There's stuff everywhere. Steering wheel's got a bunch of cracks in it. It is no beauty queen on the inside. It does have a track running all the way around it with all the hooks in it, so it could be a shaggin' wagon. I opened the wrong door, but both of the front and rear, boy, that's a long ways back there, isn't it? Both of the dome lights do work. Of course, the dome covers are gone. Only losing the headliner in that back corner there, and if I wet it, take it out and wet it, I can reform it, let it dry in the sun, and then get it back where it needs to go. Something that is almost unheard of in these old vans are these sliding doors working without dropping and sagging. Watch. Like the day it was new. Just opens awesome. There is what appears to be fitted carpet underneath this carpet that was laid down to protect the fitted carpet that's got piping sewn all around it. The ladder's there because when I took it to the car wash, I needed to be able to get to the top, get to the top of the van. Hang on just a second and I'll step up there. So, oh, and I missed a spot, but we do have a little bit of paint that's blown off of it, but for the most part, I'm not missing another spot down there towards the back end of it. But these are all the original panels that would have been in it when new, all the way around. These panels are just screwed on. So it was an enclosed, instead of just being a flat out cargo van just with to the steel wall, it at least has the interior panels in it. Original back seat to it. Well, now I take that back. It may not be the original back seat. Looking at the way that it's bolted down. The 292 is a little bit tired and it needs carburetor rebuilt. I do have a front caliper hanging up, and I think that is just the flexible brake line. Discovered that when I went to the car wash. But all we have is back windows and a window for that door, but I do have 2 pop-out windows for the slider, as well as the center bar and the gasket. But if I wanted to put these pop-out windows in so they would pop out on the sliding, I could do that as well. Let's see what else. Boy, this thing's just a country mile long, isn't it? Long, long, long. Oh, we got a spider. I'm surprised that's all I found in here. I have no idea what the snaps are. No clue. I drove it 20 miles. Yeah, it was 18 miles home from my buddy Larry's, and it did just fine. I did not notice the brake hanging up at that time, but just going the 3 miles down the road to take it to the car wash, I did notice the brake hanging up, because when I got stopped, the right brake rotor was, or the right brake pads were smoking. But can you believe that paint is from 1986? Got tiniest little bit of bubbling here, tiny little bubble there as far as rust goes, little bubble here. So that's a testament to how well Harry did at restoring it and protecting it. And we've got this here. This is the worst spot. Another little bit down here, but overall it needs new rubbers. Let's go ahead and open up the hood. This is an aftermarket chrome plated grill surround that's just pitting just a little bit right there, and I didn't polish the bumpers or anything. All I did was wash it. No wax, no nothing. I just washed it. Come on, hood. Up you go. Boy, for a small hood, it's kind of heavy. That or I'm just a weakling. Okay. You can't see a whole lot because we don't have a lot of light, but I have a substantial exhaust leak. I don't know if it's the heat riser for the choke that's leaking or what it is. And also, once it warms up, I have to put it in neutral when I'm coming to a stop, or it'll die out. So it's definitely in need of a tune-up as far as new cap, rotor, plugs, plug wires, all that stuff. And I also want to do a compression check on it and make sure all that's good. But radiator holds good pressure. I threw a new battery in it. I was in a hurry, so yeah, I went to Walmart and got a battery instead of where I usually go, out to Rural King. It's quite the neat old van. Quite the neat old van. This is the rotor that, or the caliper rather, that stuck. It didn't stick so bad that once I got it cooled down, when I left the car wash, it just rolled. It had let go. So my guess is it's just a flexible brake line. So I'm going to pick up 2 new flexible brake lines and get those changed out, and then see what we've got. If that takes care of the problem, then I will do a full brake flush. We'll change out all of the old brake fluid and get new fluid in. Got a little bit of paint separation here, but overall, even the little plastic guards are still on it. It's been really, really well cared for, even over the course of the past 22 years. And if I'm not mistaken, Z-Bart tends to drill out, spray, and then put these plugs in after they have sprayed. Oh, we've got another spider. And put these plugs in. So that may be why the doors, I mean, you can even look at that bottom corner. That's just a drain hole. Zero rust. Just no rust. None whatsoever. Door cards are a little bit warped, but this thing's 45 years old. It's gonna have some issues, and I'm fine with it having issues. You know me, I like to fix and work on stuff. And to my surprise, and probably to yours as well, the stereo still works. And it is a factory 8-track. What do you think of that? Isn't that crazy? Factory 8-track. That's the only speaker that works. It does have 2 factory installed 6x9s behind each of the seats. But like I said, I mean, the inside is utilitarian. I mean, it was used as its original spare, but it was used, and that's what it was bought for. It was bought to use. Oh, I do have also a new vent wing window and window track. Not new, but a better one than what's in there now. The one that's in there now has a, it's loosey-goosey. So, the windshield wipers, that's why I love my local O'Reilly's. I just went down there. The guy just walked around back and got me brand new beams and blades. That's something that they keep in stock. So, as we go through it, when I have time, we'll see what else is going on with it. And there's a possibility, because I got an email, there's a possibility we may be able to do a little bit of something with the engine that'll help open it up and help it to breathe a little better and run a little better. It has a severe exhaust manifold leak, and I'm gonna take it to my buddy Pat up at A1 Muffler, have him look at it so he can tell me specifically what it is that I need, so I can get those parts ordered. He has worked on this before, so he does know this van. He knows it well. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's just a really nice, well preserved 45-year-old van. I'm really looking forward to just enjoying it. Don't know what I'm going to do with the interior, if much of anything. It may end up just being a driver for running in and out of town. I can go pick up tractors in it without any problem at all. It's plenty wide enough inside. In fact, if you guys watched the first video, you heard that Larry's King Midget was actually transported in this. So, will it fit a car inside the van? Absolutely. Looks like we've got a little bit of a I think that'll just rub right out. That's just right on the surface. I think that'll rub out. But there it is. I was super impressed after I got this thing washed to see the condition of the paint after 34 years. It's just kind of mind-boggling. Well, there's another 15-minute video on the van. As I do stuff to it, we'll do updates on it. My primary channel isn't about vehicles. Yeah, here, sorry, just got distracted. We've got another Z-Bart Telltale cap here. Yeah, as rust free as it is, my opinion, it had to have been rust proofed. But anyway, as things progress on it, we'll do updates on it. But we're going to keep on keeping on with the small engine repairs. We've got some big ones coming up, some major repairs coming up on different things, and as they come up, it's just a neat old van. Let me put the hood back down. Noise alert. I've always really liked the front ends on these. Much better than the square headlights. They're just neat looking. Anyway, I'm going to stop oogling over it. We're going to call this one Friendly Neighborhood Zippo. This is just a follow-up. Hope you guys enjoy, and that you also are as amazed as I am about how clean or how well the paint came out after just taking it down to the car wash and hosing it off. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. This is your Friendly Neighborhood Zippo. Later. I'm out of here.